History, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division, in your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Tatum looking around. Now the pass to Brown. The dish to Williams. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Garland, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown drives in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That was a courageous drive by Brown. He knows the defense is right there, and he's like, yeah.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. He's in a quick start here for the Celtics. Tatum. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Tatum pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Horford kicks to Tatum. In the corner, Smart with it. The kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Smart on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Mitchell outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaylen Brown. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston. Good on both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in. It's
Brown on the wing. For first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The three from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 10 points.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And here's Garland for three. Rebound by Williams.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Stolen by Garland. Passes it to Mitchell. He dishes it to Allen. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. To the paint. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell against Smart. The drive by Mitchell. Allen in the post. Rebound by the Celtics. Smart deciding where to go with it. Up in time. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro into the three.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Brown dishes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Takes it inside. Brown jams it in.
Say it with the chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Okoro's got his first basket.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a three. A rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 7. Garland left side. Pass to Allen. Taken away by Williams. Tatum finds Smart. Back to Tatum. Williams passes to Tatum. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Tatum.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Up top, Garland. Guarded by Smart. Garland, the pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Mobley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Mention for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Mitchell outside with the drive. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Stolen by Allen. Brown against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Smart against Garland. Here's Brown. Driving in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Jared Allen.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Smart against Garland. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Horford the pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And stolen by Tatum. Tipped away. From the corner. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Brown. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And so it's Boston going into the break. All right, David, thank you.
The Celtics, 29. The Cavaliers, 19.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Williams, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornet in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. White dishes to Gallinari. LeVert grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
Celtics leading by 7. Now Brogdon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Lopez, no luck.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Right the pass to Gallinari. White looking around. Out to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
And he's the
foul.
glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to the squad. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Levert against Brogdon. Out to Wade. Rebound Boston. Got a piece of it. Outside White. And he converts the layup. White's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. For the Cavaliers.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Let's get loud, fans, for Celtics.
The Cavaliers trail by 13.
Make some noise once again, fans.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro.
Entertainment.
Garland against Smart. So the wing on the left. Here's Mitchell. Okoro with it. Tatum on him. Nobody near Allen. No good on the triple. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Brown kicks to Tatum. Inside, stolen by Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. And there's the pass to Okoro. A three-pointer is right on target. Okoro's got 5.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Smart up top, guarded by Garland. Here's Brown. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 10. In the corner, Okoro with it. Deflects the pass. Mitchell against Tatum. Garland dishes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brown against Mitchell. Tatum finds Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Brown against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Mitchell against Brown. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams passes to Brown. This is to Smart. Here's the drive. Here's Horford. And he's on the money with his first shot today. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
And it's Mitchell missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. That one drops for him. And that's 11 points for Jaylen Brown.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics leading by 10. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. Smart goes in. The kick out to Tatum. Lots of room. That one a little long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Smart against Garland. Williams. Smart trying to break free. That's good from Williams on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Garland against Smart. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Outside Tatum. Williams kicks to Tatum. Brown feeling it out a bit. Austin needs to get off a shot from the baseline. No good on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Passes to Tatum. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Brown. Tatum with a screen on Mitchell. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Allen a screen on Brown. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Tatum. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Allen.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Smart against Garland. Smart passes to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Back to Smart. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Garland against Smart. Mitchell kicks to Mobley, and he drives in. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead. Smart against Garland. Smart passes to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Garland. And slam dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Locked up there for Allen.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Boston leading by 4. Outside Tatum. to the inside. Brown lays it up off the glass.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Smart against Garland. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Smart against Garland. The kick out to Williams. Nice ball moved by Boston. Smart finds Tatum. Takes the 3. Allen with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by Brown. Smart with the ball. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was all right, David. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the one. And for Boston, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at center. Jackson left side. Back to Brooks. The three from Bain. Pure from three-point range.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Tatum.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bain. Horford pulls it in.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Tatum against Bane. Pass to Brown. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here's Bane. Here's Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside Bane. Adams with a screen on Brown. Back to Morant. There's the drive, and then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Tatum against Brooks. Three-pointer. That one no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. It's stolen by Tatum. They push it up 4-on-3. Right side Brown. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First personal.
Here's Brown.
First team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the first. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Here's Tatum. After the basket by Memphis. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Tatum passes to Horford. Williams with it. Now here's Horford. Defended by Jackson. Back to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Brown's got 5. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Jackson outside. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Bane. Outside for Brooks. Uncovered. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Smart against Morant. Smart with the bucket.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Here's Morant over Smart. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Brown. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies. Lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. they can be easy points.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Now here's Tatum, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Smart finds Tatum, clock at 6. Got a hand on it.
On the block shot, Dylan won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
3 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Brand, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, "People need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it." Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. And then Morant with the jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Bane against Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Brown against Bane. Pass to Adams. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Adams finds Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Over Smart. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Outside Bane. There's the triple. Good. And the setup by Morant. Bane's got 6 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Pass to Tatum. From the arc. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, BA. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And Boston has possession. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Memphis leading. Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Jackson outside. Jackson the screen. Bane with it. Now Horford defending. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
Stolen by Bane. Up top, Morant, defended by Smart. Bane, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
With his first shot attempt, and it's Williams with the bucket inside.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Now Morant. With 4 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And Morant drops them both. Tatum with it. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And the first half now in the books.
33. Thanks to your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Derek White. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. With the putback, it's good on the putback. Tillman's got his first points in this one.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Pass to Gallinari. The 3 ball. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Shot clock at 6. Kennard can't get it to go. Floats one. Here's White. And he gets that one.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Over Williams. Conchar can't hit.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Derek shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort.
Brogdon against Jones. Kennard outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
Outside Brogdon. Outside Williams. Outside Gallinari. Brogdon against Jones. Pass to White. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Aldama. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Left side Brogdon. Pass to Cornett. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Outside Jones. Kennard outside. Here's Tillman. Kicks it out to Kennard. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
Gallinari with a screen on Jones. Outside Gallinari. Williams on the wing. The kick out to White. Let's go with a three. Cornette. Tip back in for two.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the wing, Jones. Kicks it out to Kennard. Jacks up a three. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Gallinari. Shakes him. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Here's Kennard. He's got 5. Now Jones. Back to Kennard. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got 8. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones against Brogdon. To the paint. With the fadeaway. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good.
At the line, Luke Cornette. At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point. Morant finds Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Boston. Williams' shot is good.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Now here's Morant. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Outside Tatum from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Outside Bain. Adams with a screen on Brown. Here's Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out. Boston trailing. Outside Brown. Back to Tatum. The three. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Bane. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Smart passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Crosses over. Now here's Williams. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter. Morant against Smart. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. Shoots over Brown. Offensive rebound. Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Pass to Bane. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Grizzlies.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Now Morant. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Jackson outside. Off target from 3-point range. Boston on offense. They trail by 11. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A quality 3-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Bane finds Morant. So the Grizzlies take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point. Mitchell against Bane, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Morant.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside Garland. Morant with the steal. Mobley against Jackson. Morant outside. Bane sets the screen for Morant. Outside, Bane for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
To the left side wing. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Misses from short range. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Morant passes to Bane. And that one is good. Bane's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Garland. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Now, here's Mobley. Following the miss by John Morant. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Morant against Mitchell. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Bane against Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Morant against Mitchell. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Mobley inside. Adams defending. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Here's Morant.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Mobley a screen on Morant. Garland attacking, and the rejection by Jackson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Craig, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Now here's Okoro. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Morant with the steal. Down low, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he got a little nasty in it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland with it. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. The drive by Mitchell. And that one is off. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Morant against Garland. There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Here's Morant. Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first one falls.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant, taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Garland. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. John Morant has been...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Morant against Garland. And finished up by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. He gets that one. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Garland against Morant. Mobley wide open. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen right side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now here's Okoro. D right on it. And Adams sends it back. The drive by Brooks. In the corner, it's Payne. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now here's Morant. And there's the...
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Now, here's Payne. He has 5. Can't hit that one.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Mitchell against Morant. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Morant. Driving inside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Now here's Allen. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Third. 14-5.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morant finds Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Morant against Garland. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And so it's Memphis with it. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the small forward. Here's Kennard. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
LeVert. Here's Stevens. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Kennard. Into the lane. Count the bucket. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
Some technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Well, shooting will always have its place in the modern NBA. Kennard, big-time value because he shoots it about 40% from deep.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters to help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. There's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Morant against Mitchell. Now Morant. He's got 20. Bain kicks to Morant. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Garland looking it over. Kicks it out to Allen. Mobley outside. And he banks in the layup.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Mitchell against Morant. Brooks outside. Morant against Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And Morant throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Adams finds Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Mitchell against Morant. 6 to shoot. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3.
Boy, the instincts on the defensive end are impressive for Evan Mobley. The timing and footwork is outstanding.
Great job of getting up the floor and creating early the offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The three from Morant. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant with the steal. Brooks outside. No good on the 3. Okoro wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
76% from the line a season ago.
Stolen by Jackson from outside the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Grizzlies out in front, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
His 3rd.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Bain with it. Shot clock at 5. Adams trying to free himself up. Bain, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now here's Okoro. Brooks covering. Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Morant outside. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. With the crossover, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Morant passes to Adams. Here's Bain. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You know, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
The pass to Okoro. To the inside, Mitchell. Nobody near Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Mitchell. Morant outside. Brooks with no one around. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Now here's Morant. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Garland against Bain.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Garland. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Garland kicks to Allen. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Darius Garland, his fourth, third team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh!
My goodness.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The 11-footer and another basket for Memphis.
Jackson Jr.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Mitchell. Morant passes to Adams. Outside, Bain. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Okoro. They get it back. Mobley kicks to Okoro. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Garland for 3. Here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hushed one.
we have the NBA, a battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Here's Tatum. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Up top, Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Garland.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Now Smart. Outside Tatum. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a...
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all too.
Outside Tatum. Inside. And stolen by Mobley. And here we go. The Cavs on the move. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Horford passes to Brown. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Smart. Outside Tatum. There's the three. He drops it from range.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Mobley, a screen on Brown. Brown against Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Brown passes to Tatum. 6 to shoot. On the take, and finished off by Tatum.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
Garland against Smart. Mobley outside. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Proving how coachable he is. This man is building a pretty decent passing game.
There's Tatum with the three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Outside runner. Pass to Okoro. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
1:11 left now in the first quarter. Garland for three. Counted from distance.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart to stop the run. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Brown against Mitchell. The teardrop. Horford with the block. And Mobley throws it down. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Smart passes to Tatum. Over Okoro. That one off the back iron and out.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And here's Brown for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Outside Garland. 3 seconds left. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead.
Your Cavaliers use this team. And now, please welcome.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Garland against Smart. Pass to Okoro. Now Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
They grab their own miss. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Garland for 3. Drains the triple. Garland's got 8.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Mitchell against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Williams with the screen. Here's Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched the glass. The Cavaliers leading. And here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Brown passes to Smart. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Garland for 3. Horford pulls it in.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Williams finds Horford. Left side Tatum. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoyed playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Mitchell against Smart, down low. Here's Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
There's Tatum with the three. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 8.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Brown against Mitchell. Outside Garland. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Outside Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Here's Mitchell, and he'll draw the foul. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under
The NBA
review.
was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Then he drops it first. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Smart. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter. Garland against Smart. Garland, the pass to Allen. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs as well, because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it's Cleveland in a good situation.
Your Cavaliers, 38. The Celtics, 25. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Danilo Gallinari out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Williams in at the small forward position.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Nice move. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Boston calls timeout. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Back to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wade. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brogdon against LeVert. The kick out to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. And here comes Cleveland. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Brogdon, the pass to White. To the inside. Here's Cornette. And he jams it home with authority.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
LeVert goes against Brogdon. Pass to Wade. Shot on the wing. That shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Cavaliers on D. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up, Brogdon, not your average point guard.
LeVert goes against Brogdon. Now here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Osman, pass to Lopez. Gallinari inside. He's checked by LeVert. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Buries it from 3.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Horford with it, now guarded by Mobley. Williams passes to Tatum. Back to Williams. Deflected. Garland against Smart. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
We'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the third. Here's Williams. Oh, and Mobley with the block. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. The crossover. Mobley with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. 44 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Tatum from long range. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Here's Okoro. Out to Garland. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tatum passes to Williams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
They've been very well-rounded grounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan.
And the first one at the line is good.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
He got it up. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead, up by 15. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
And no argument here. Brown with it, now guarded by Mobley. On the wing, Tatum. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Here's Williams.
A 7-footer who can legitimately defend 1 through 5. Mobley is suffocating any player out there.
Mitchell finds Garland. Launches it. That's tipped. Outside Mitchell. Smart outside. They get it back. Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. He does not get the second one. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. The 3 from Mitchell, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Smart with the ball. Outside, Brown. Driving. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with the memorable finish.
Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Defended by Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Smart passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Smart against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Left side Garland. And stolen by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Smart for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Garland for 3. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Tatum inside.
Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. at the line for two.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Mitchell finds Garland.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 8 here in this quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
From deep. That one doesn't drop. And Boston going the other way now. On the wing, Tatum puts up a 3. The rebound by Allen.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland. From deep three-point range. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. $15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Smart outside. Horford a screen on Garland. Now Smart. Can't get it to fall. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One play.
the Grizzlies.
Going for that top spot, always difficult, but a fun journey for them. David, thank you. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Now here's Smart. Tatum on the wing. The tray. Hands it from downtown. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Nice move. Rebound by Williams.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
They get the rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And Brown is so good at using that large frame to reel in rebounds. Just exceptional at how he attacks the glass.
We saw glimpses of John Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Another level indeed for John Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Smart deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Horford with the screen on Morant. Back to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Morant against Smart. Brooks the pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. The shot missing. Good tee by Williams. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Brown driving the lane. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Morant. Good work defensively by Smart.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Brown dishes to Williams. It's stolen by Adams. Payne against Smart. Good.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Here's Morant, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Williams with the defensive effort.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter.
Look at that.
Nice. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Morant. Payne kicks to Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Smart.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Shots good by Williams.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. Now Morant. Excellent D there from Williams.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Tatum finds Smart, and the shot goes in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bain. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Celtics leading by 16. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
The Celtics have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And Brown drops them both. Here's Brooks. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams in the pivot spot manning the middle.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Morant against Smart. Morant scanning the floor. Stolen by Smart. Tatum finds Smart. Back to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They just won't miss. I mean, This is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, with the Celtics getting some veteran help, Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Here's Smart following the score by Memphis. Out to the wing. Here's Horford. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Smart against Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
And finished off by Horford.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 8 points.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Smart kicks to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Outside Jackson. Out to Morant. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
All right, men. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Adams dishes to Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Smart. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 8th assist in the game.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents, Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
And here's Brown outside, and that one released in time, but no good. A top.
With the score, the Grizzlies 17, the Celtics 43.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Payne and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Gallinari passes to Griffin. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies shooting from the field, 44%, not bad.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3. Throwing his weight around in the painted area, Steven Adams doing damage.
Brogdon outside. Gallinari wide open, and a miss there on the triple. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. And Taylor Jenkins wants a timeout.
In his 11th season already, Danilo Gallinari finally made it past the first round.
Craig, in those 2021 playoffs with Atlanta, Gallo put on a show, shooting 44% from three in the conference semis and finals, showing Danilo was made for prime time.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Williams finds Brogdon. Here he goes. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
An athletic drive by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Brogdon looking it over. Gallinari, a screen on Morant. Out to White. Pass to Gallinari. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Here's Cornett. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane passes to Jackson. Back to Bane. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Pass to Bane. There's the dish to Morant. Giants to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Both free throws good from Morant. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Morant against Smart. To the middle. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Knocks down the three ball. Smart's got 6 in the quarter.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both free throws good from Morant. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Horford. Back to Smart. Feeds to Tatum. Pick off in midair. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
For a big man to be that fluid and that coordinated as a runner, it's a huge advantage. Jaren Jackson getting it done in transition.
Now here's Tatum. 19 points in the game. The 11-footer. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Smart against Morant. Tatum on the wing. Three-pointer. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 24 points.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Jackson. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Jackson's got 6.
Also points count just like any others. That's a great play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smart up top, guarded by Morant. Tatum passes to Horford, goes straight through the defender. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
The kick out to Tatum. Left side, Horford. Pulls up. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And finished off by Morant.
With the ball on the screen, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And the pass to Tatum. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Back to Brown. Launches it. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Adams. That shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Bane passes to Adams. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Adams right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
It's stolen by Adams, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And it's 6 points for Desmond Bane.
The team trusts Bane to hunt shots and not to waste touches.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The kick out to Tatum. Fires the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant passes to Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Celtics leading by 13. Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Horford. Trying to end the drought. And he lays it up and in.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Morant kicks to Bane. Off target from three-point range.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Tatum for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go with a three. Nailed from three-point land.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant finds Bane. Morant against Smart. Back to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Jackson. Shoots the three. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Celtics.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Jackson in the corner. Here's Morant, and he drives in and finished over by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building with David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant takes one up.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Brooks from outside. Can't hit that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
An active finisher around the basket. Jackson showed great timing on the putback.
Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Now Morant. Pass to Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. Sinks the tray.
Now, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Here's Okoro. And stolen by Morant. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. 4 on the clock. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of care.
Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Garland against Bain. Adams with a screen on Garland. Bain. They get the rebound. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Goes back up. Here's Adams. And another shot. Oh, rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer though with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Moran against Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Both shots good from the strike. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Garland against Morant. Now here's Garland, tightly guarded, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Morant. Down low. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Here's Morant. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. It's stolen by Garland. Inside. And finished off by Garland.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Oh, okay then.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Bain against Mitchell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Garland against Morant, and he lobs it up, and it's Allen who slams it home. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Bain against Mitchell. And there's the drive. Here's Allen. Now here's Garland. Tight defense on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Good on the second one. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Moran against Mitchell. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
A minute 15 left in the half. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Mitchell.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Bain. Outside for Brooks. Rejected by Allen. Mitchell against Moran. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. From 12 feet, Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland with the ball. Give him 8 points now. From deep, it's another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Here's Moran. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. 13.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
And Morant drops them both. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies, providing... We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got Jetty Osman. Also, Karis LeVert out there. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. Cleveland calls timeout.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Memphis.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Your Grizzlies breakers, let them hear it. Hey, fans, loud fans in the building, get a free
shot.
And that one misses.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Clark outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Memphis, Brandon Clark.
And he sinks the second.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Jones against LeVert. To the wing, right side. Osman on the wing. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Back to Jones. Kennard. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
LeVert goes against Jones. Pass to Stevens. Fires the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Clark outside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And here's LeVert for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
A fast release from Karis LeVert. The timing on the pull-up jumper, pretty.
Jones against LeVert. Kennard, left side. Wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 6.
To me, Cedi Osman is a great reminder of how international the game is today. This guy is a Turkish citizen. We know he's had a ton of success playing for their national team.
6 to shoot. Maine, the pass to Adams. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Mitchell, driving inside. Here's Mobley. Garland against Bain. Here's Allen, and out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Morant. 22 points for him. They need this. Jackson finds Bain. Adams with the ball. To the middle. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and it's Bain with the rebound. And here in the NBA, Osman has had his share of success as well, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's proven to be a real asset for this team. Something of a gap filler. He can give you a lot with whatever minutes he gets. He'll contribute on the glass, he can score it, and he's certainly a quality passer.
From deep, Mitchell gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 13.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Memphis trailing here. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. There's 39 seconds left in the third.
And then Morant with the jam. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. The three from Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another three.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. And that's an intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant. 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant against Garland. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. He's got 14.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Make some noise.
Up top, Morant. Morant with the slam!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson from outside the arc. On target from range.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Cleveland calls timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let me hear you right now. And your defense, here they come. Your Grizzlies.
And the Grizzlies shooting 55% for the game so far. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland finds Mitchell. And here's Allen. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Make some noise. How about some more?
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Morant drawing the double team. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. All alone. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. B. Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to...
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 24.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
That one falls.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Mitchell against Bane. Outside Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Garland against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Allen, the pass to Garland. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
There's Jackson with the three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Garland up top. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Here's Mobley. Pass to Allen. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.